Well, hello there. Welcome to Etna, PA. I'm Mayor Tom Ringers, and I've got the honor of inviting you to our virtual art tour 2020. You are going to be entertained tonight. You're going to be awed by some of the artists, and you certainly want to get the information from some of our local businesses that are going to be presenting throughout this evening also. We like to say that this night will continue. This is part of living in Etna. This is part of what we want to enjoy. We never want to see this go away. We're so happy you are here tonight with us. And I hope you were like me and were able to get that $30 deal. I get that t-shirt, I get that dinner, and I get a cocktail. So we'll be sitting at home watching this entire production here tonight, enjoying myself, and I know as you will also. So come on down here, visit some folks that you might be interested in, you might see here tonight that you don't know enough about, or you want to be reacquainted down there. Come on down there, check them out there, and live. That's what I want to tell you. Come on out, live. Don't worry about anything. Wear the mask if you have to, but come on out there. Don't let it get you down. Don't be depressed. Come on out here and enjoy life. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pete Ramage, and on behalf of the Etna Economic Development Corporation, I'd like to welcome the artists, the businesses, and those of you participating at home. The Etna Economic Development Corporation is grateful that we're able to sponsor this art show each year, and especially this virtual presentation. We hope you have an enjoyable evening, even though we can't congregate together on the main street, and everything will be all right in the future. In 2021, we can present this as we normally did. Thank you very much, and I hope you continue to support the community and the businesses.
Hello, everyone. We're live. This is the Etna Art Tour. Welcome to this year's fully virtual Etna Art Tour. My name is Alexis. I am the director of the Etna Community Organization, and I will be one of your hosts this evening.
Hey there, I'm Jessica, Etna Borough Councilwoman, and I'll be co-hosting with Alexis this evening. Normally for this art tour, we would be out celebrating in person on Butler Street. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, that's not possible, but resiliency and spirit are part of what is in Etna's DNA, which is why the theme of this year's art tour is perseverance and community. As Mayor Tom said, this art tour is part of Etna. So even though we can't physically be together, we love celebrating the creators and businesses that make our town so special.
Yeah, that is so right, Jess. To put together this fully virtual art tour, we reached out to musicians, artists, our local businesses, and community members to create pre-recorded videos of their work. We know it is not the same, but we wanted to do our best to recreate what it would feel like to tour an artist studio at 412 Studios, to listen to some live music in the street, and to shop around Etna's businesses. So over the next 2.5 hours, we will be showcasing 60 plus different people. This includes 4 live artists, as well as a virtual exhibition by Roadkill Gallery. So sort of an art tour within this art tour. And overall, about 80% of the participants you will see here tonight are either from Etna or work in Etna. And we are really proud of that. But we're also thrilled to have others joining us from the greater Pittsburgh area, of course.
And I also want to highlight our event sponsors. Special thanks to the Etna Economic Development Corporation, Etna Borough, and the Etna Community Organization for being on board for a virtual art tour and for making this possible. And behind the scenes, we have Robert Tunion managing the technology. Thank you as well, Robert, for all of the background effort and all of the dedication to create a fun, high-quality show. We would not be here without you.
That's for sure. Absolutely. Before we begin, I do want to highlight this meal that Tom mentioned that was put together by Porky's specifically for this event. Megan Tunion was able to organize an art tour meal deal with Porky's, so thank you, Megan. I know some of you out there were also able to get it while it was available, but there was a limited amount. So here, if you can see my screen before me, I have a smoked Cornish hen, homemade mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie sangria. So thank you, Porky's. This is awesome.
Porky's is my favorite place in Etna. And actually, this year, my partner and I were supposed to get married. We canceled our wedding due to the pandemic. But once it's back on, Porky's is catering. And the meal deal was in limited quantity and sold out before the show. But don't hesitate to order off their regular menu. I highly recommend the rodeo burger. And additionally, these 2020 Etna Art Tour shirts are brought to you tonight by Etna Print Circus, and you can purchase them online at etnaprintcircus.com.
Yeah, thank you, Joyce and Allison, for working with us on the shirts as always. They're awesome and very comfortable, so I would recommend purchasing one. Okay, so here's how the night is going to work in this new and different and interesting format. First, we will virtually visit 4 live artists in their studios. They will be doing live paintings throughout the show and will be displayed on the screen periodically so you can see their progress. Otherwise, we are going to show a mix of artists, musicians, Etna businesses, and community members who have prepared videos in advance. For timing, we did limit the length of some of our music performances, but any songs not shown tonight will be available on our social media and on YouTube afterwards. So definitely check those out. You also see this pink timer on the screen. That will tell you how long we have until the next segment, as well as who is coming next in the bottom right corner. So after the live artist, you see it says up next, Molly Alphabet and Marlana Adele Vassar. So I think, Jess, we're ready to move into the live portion. I am going to join Tom Mosser first. Tom is a Pittsburgh artist famous for his amazing talent, but also for a unique painting style. Tom paints some of his pieces with sport balls. It's very interesting. He also has the 2 Andes mural downtown, which I love, and is currently working on a really big head series, which you can see in the background there with Tom. But let's see what he has in store for us tonight. So hi, Tom. Can you hear me? Hi, Tom. So, Tom, can you hear me? No. Well, Tom's going to be joining us this evening. He'll work out the audio on his end. We have, we were going to just chat so he could show you his studio and what he's going to be creating this evening. But he has a lot of different projects that he's working on right now. So here and there, he'll pop up on the screen, and you'll be able to see the different things he's working on. Like I said, he paints murals and just different images with sport balls. There was a Penn State kind of mural he was working on where he uses a football to paint that, as well as the big heads, which you saw in the background. There's Kia Tomlin. He has a head of Kia Tomlin. So we'll check in with Tom intermittently just to see how things are going on his end. But if that is all good, I think we can move on to our next live artist then, Ashley Hodder. Ashley is another talented Pittsburgh artist who painted the recent beautiful murals at our ball fields in Etna. Hi, Ashley. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's great to see you again.
Good to see you as well. How's it going?
Good. So we're going to be hearing a little bit more later about the Etna baseball murals from Councilwoman Chunyan. But for now, I was wondering, could you just share with us where you are and the art that you are going to be creating this evening with us?
Well, tonight I'm live from my daughter's playroom, which is now temporarily the schoolroom. So this is a multifunctional space right now. Yeah, I do have a studio space in Allentown, but
Great.
Have the evening at home.
Yeah.
And paint here in their playroom. So, it's actually a nice space. Like we do a lot of arts and crafts projects.
Awesome.
And so it's kind of an auxiliary studio for now.
And what will you be painting for us this evening?
I'm going to be working on like a version of my Love Yin's girl, who's like the little character I do with the heart sunglasses. that's just like a favorite character that I like to do. And I think like now, because with everything going on, I think this is a time where we really need to like, look out for one another, love each other. And, I just like to kind of put that in my artwork and spread that message.
Awesome. Oh, that sounds great. So as you paint, we're going to be kind of just showing your progress throughout the evening here and there, just in little bits. But I will be checking in with you then at the very end. So we look forward to seeing it as it goes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool. Okay, great. I'm going to pass the mic over now to Jess, and she will introduce our last two live artists. Oh, hi, Tom. How are you?
Hey.
You can hear me great. The audio is working. Okay. So maybe we can check in just real quick before Jess comes on to introduce the last two artists. But
sure.
You're going to be working with us tonight, painting, doing a variety of different projects.
And singing, right? Opera. I told you I sang opera.
We can get that treat, sure.
So, yeah, right now I'm outside of my studio. It's called 412 Studios in Etna. It's full of music studios and art studios. It's a pretty cool thing. And just to give you a vibe, there's my noble art companion, Lucas. And it's a big warehouse district, so it's very cool. Lots of parking. The warehouse district is beautiful this time of year, as you can see. But I'm actually... I'm outside taking advantage of the heat. I'm working on a flow technique painting, kind of honoring RBG, her collar. So if you can see, I just take a rod and put it into a gallon of paint, and I kind of let it flow onto the shirt. It's going to be for a friend of mine, and just kind of like symbolizing.
Yeah.
And let's go into my studio real quick. Lucas, come on.
We're gonna have to cut over to the other.
Come on back. We'll check in
I'll be here. Later. Okay.
I'll be here. See ya.
See ya. Okay, Jess is gonna come up now and introduce Trinita Finney and Etna Print Circuit.
Awesome. Thank you. Hi. All right. So now I'm going to introduce artist and digital illustrator Trinita Finney. Trinita, you are a multifaceted talent. You do everything from murals, coloring book art, graphic design, and more. What are you showing us tonight? I think you might be muted.
There we go. I'm here. Thank you so much for that introduction. And today I have a giant canvas, and I'm actually just going to do a very sentimental piece and do orange roses. Okay. I have a friend that's going through a tough time right now, and we always write little like care notes with like an orange rose. So I just want to like vibe into that right now.
That is so beautiful. All right. And what kind of tools are you using?
So the first thing I'll do, I have this Prisma marker that I'm going to sketch my roses out in, and then I have a lot of leftover house paint from a cornhole project, and that worked pretty well as my cheap acrylic paints. So I'm just going to use those and knock it out.
All right. Well, we will be checking in with you throughout the night. So see you soon.
All right. See you soon.
All right, and now we're going to check in with an Etna and Pittsburgh favorite, my actual neighbors, Joyce and Allison of Etna Print Circuit. You design and print shirts, buttons, and more. What's happening in your studio tonight?
Can you hear us okay?
Oh, I think you might be muted.
No.
Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, you can hear us good. We're printing t-shirts. More of these t-shirts.
Woo!
So this is our screen printing press.
Oh, amazing. They're so comfortable.
So each of these screens holds one of the colors in the design. And so we put the shirt on, and we use the squeegee, kind of like a giant stencil, to put each color of ink on. And then it goes through the dryer over there to cure the ink. So,
awesome. All right. Well, we're going to be checking back with you. Woo! Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to be checking back with you throughout the night, so have fun and talk to y'all soon. All right, wonderful. So keep an eye out because we'll be checking back in, getting glimpses of our live artists throughout the night and see how they where they end up. And now we are going to have our first musical act of the evening. Molly Alphabet is a country folk singer right across, born and raised across the river from us in Lawrenceville. And you're also going to see artwork by Marlena Adele Vassar as well. So Molly, take it away.
Thanks, everyone. Enjoy.
Hi everybody, my name is Molly Alphabet and I am very excited to be part of the virtual edition of the Etna Art Tour. I've been to the live in-person version a few times and always had a really great time there, and I look forward to being back on Butler Street in person celebrating with you all next year. But for this year, I'm very happy to be playing virtually for you guys. Gonna play a few original tunes for you. This first one is brand new. I finished it just over the past few days and thought it might be fun to play for you. It's a love song of sorts. It's called Let's Fall Apart Together. It's about growing old and coming through hard times together and having a sense of humor about it. So somewhat fitting for the times here, and I hope you like it. And when I found my first gray hair in that gas station parking lot, you said I'd look quite debonair with a head of silver locks. And I said, let's fall apart together, baby, walk hand in aching hand. Two hearts keeping time, one body, one mind. For all we think we're losing, there'll be so much more we'll find. And if my feet should ever fail me, you said you'd carry me on your back, up and down the streets of Dallas, Rome, and Barcelona, keeping all our plans on track. And I said, let's fall apart together, baby, walk hand in aching hand. Two hearts keeping time, one body, one mind. For all we think we're losing, there'll be so much more we'll find. Won't buy no big car and we won't have no big car payment. We won't buy no big house and we won't have no big house payment. Forget the highest bidder, 'cause you know it won't be me. Keep it simple, let's be simple and free. And I said, let's fall apart together, baby, walk hand in aching hand. Two hearts keeping time, one body, one mind. For all we think we're losing, there'll be so much more we'll find. All right, well, that's all I've got for you. Thanks again to the Etna Art Tour for having me. I'm Molly Alphabet, and I hope to catch you guys out on the town soon. You can find my music on Spotify, Bandcamp, Facebook, Instagram. Thanks.
Wow, what a great performance by Molly Alphabet to kick things off tonight. I want to point out, too, the artwork created by Marlena Adele Vassar. Marlena is a self-taught artist, which is incredible. Her work can be found on her website, and watch in the comments as Megan drops in where you can follow and find her work as well. We can see over here Etna Print Circus working away. And as they do that, up next for we have artist Lisa Parker, founder of On the Rocks Design, who makes one-of-a-kind artisan jewelry in her space at 412 Studios in Etna. The name of Lisa's business was inspired by a liqueur similar sounding to her maiden name. Following that, an inside peek of Carl Fantal, owner of Cop Out Pierogies, in action, rolling the dough at his restaurant here in Etna.
Hi, I'm Lisa Parker, owner of On the Rocks Designs, and this is my studio in Etna at 412 Studios. And one of the things that I enjoy during the Etna Art Tour is explaining how my jewelry is made. Normally during the Etna Art Tour, I have this whole area full of displays and my jewelry on display and available for sale. But since we've been in this pandemic, I have switched a little bit to some acrylic pour painting. So this has all been replaced for painting right now, which also are available on my website. But back to my main thing is jewelry making. So over here is where the process begins. All of the design process starts here, and I do a process called lost wax casting. These are some pieces in progress, which will become pendants and a sculpture. So everything is made in wax first and replaced with molten metal. The second part of the process is attaching a sprue, which acts as a channel. It's this pink right here, and that acts as a channel for the molten metal to reach the design. Over here is the second phase of casting, where I put the design into the flask and pour a plaster-like substance called investment into the flask, and that hardens. Then I remove the rubber sprue base. That hardens, and then once that hardens, I put it in the kiln over here, and the wax burns out over a period of time, approximately 8 hours. Once that's ready, then it goes on to a vacuum caster. And I have a furnace here which melts the metal between 1700 and 1800 degrees, and I pour the molten metal into my flask and replace my negative space with molten metal. Once that cools, then I quench it in a bucket of water, and then I get something like this right out of quenching. All the pieces are one of a kind because the mold is broken. And then so over here I have some finished pieces and some more pieces in progress. I do more of the finishing process and polishing at my home workshop. So these will become rings and a sculpture, and you can see here these are all some finished products, some cuff bracelets which combine titanium and casting, and you can find all of these at ontherocksdesigns.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, I'm Carl Fontel, owner of Cop Out Pierogies in Etna, and this year we're happy to go viral with the art tour here in Etna, Pennsylvania. We're excited about everything that's going on in the time. Our business is open for takeout, curbside, outside dining, and inside dining with a variety of pierogies, halushki, and stuffed cabbage. We're excited to be in our 5th year of the art tour here, and we're looking forward to it.
That's what we call rolling the dough, not necessarily rolling in it, but rolling it.
All right, getting a look inside Lisa's studio and process totally rocked, and I cannot recommend enough the dessert pierogies from Cop Out. They're out of this world. And here we're stopping in with Ashley working on her live piece. That is amazing. And as we shared up, we're going to be bringing up the live artists in rotation throughout the show so you can see their progress. Our next musical act is Lynn Starr, a multi-talented hip-hop artist. She is also the founder and CEO of Hi-Fi Productions. And then after that, we'll hear from my fellow Etna Councilwoman, Megan Tunio.
Etna Community Organization. If I totally understand it.
Hey, Etna Art Tour. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. My name is Lynn Starr. I'm about to perform 2 songs for you. The first song I have for you is Life is Great. I wrote this song because I am overly optimistic, and I also want to, share that optimism with the world. Let's get started. Yeah. Da, da, da. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I'm feeling good today. Not a cloud of gray, only yellow rays, and the kitties play. Yeah. Listen, I swear I couldn't feel better. Feeling so high, oh my. Clouds are at my side, oh I wouldn't give this shit up for anything. Falling in love with the simple things, like the sounds of the trees when the wind blows, or the rain tapping at my window, or the smell of this Indo, or an instrumental that I just have to rip. I have to spit, cause when I'm rapping I'm my happiest. So check my hair, it's the nappiest. So black boy, I'm what's happening. Born to be the greatest, no this wasn't an accident. Cause I got purpose, I'm the furthest thing from worthless. No, my life isn't perfect, but I'm alive and that's perfectly fine. And the party just started, let's have a wonderful time. Like, yeah. Only yellow rays. Life is great. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm just a happy child feeling free and wild, running out the house, shit, like I don't know no better, but we just kids, we trying to live, we gon' get it together, we just live for the moment, wish we were living forever, but since that isn't an option, we just gon' keep it rocking, keep on living it up, view from up here is awesome, ain't no letting me down, cause I got no expectations, they say, life's what you make it, take a look at this creation, I see something beautiful in the usual, listen to the world sing, it's musical, like, encore, encore, I want more. Feeling a way that could never be before. Wow, this is great. Stay up on that stage. I'll stay here amazed. Watch my jaw hit the floor. Love the way you perform. Everything is unique. No, there isn't a norm. Please be you. Don't you ever conform. Yeah. As the birdie shirt. Yeah. Life is great. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Again, thank you, Etna Art Tour. Again, my name is Lynn Starr. If you want to find me, you can just Google me. You can type in Lyn. That's my first name. Last name is Starr. That is actually my real name. You can find me anywhere and everywhere. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, whatever music you want to find me on, even IG Music. So thank you again, and I appreciate you guys. See you later.
I'm Megan from ECO and Etna Borough. I hope everyone is enjoying the 2020 virtual Etna Art Tour. We were so happy to be able to partner with the Borough and with the EEDC to continue our tradition of celebrating art in Etna. As you can see, I'm standing in front of one of our newest pieces of public art, and I'm here to say thank you to all of our partner organizations, such as the Garden of Etna and the Etna Neighborhood Association, and to all of the community members who really stepped up this summer and donated to our fundraisers, Dinners for Neighbors and Etna Rams for Equity. It's through your generosity that we were able to persevere through some really challenging times, and it just shows what a resilient community we are. So we wanted to thank you from the bottom of our heart. Stay safe.
That was amazing. Thank you, Lynn, for that song. I hope everyone is feeling good today. And thank you, Councilwoman Tunyon, for that message. I was on site most days with Ashley Hodder and Camo Nesbitt, the two artists who did those murals, and it was so fun to see how they transformed those spaces. And now we have two great additions of public art in Etna. So you can see Tom Mosser painting on the side here. And up next, we have a special display from Roadkill Gallery run by Chelsea Schilling. Chelsea started Roadkill Gallery after noticing accessibility limitations in the traditional gallery scene. So through Roadkill, she makes art more accessible and mobile, hopefully not killing any roadkill in the process. Following that, we will be visiting Mary Ellen Gabanik in her fun and creative store in Etna, Divertito.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Chelsea Schilling. I am a sculptor. Most importantly, I am a gallerist. I have been living in Etna for the past 4 years since moving back to Pittsburgh. So you may have seen me around at past events with Point 5 Gallery. But tonight, I am really excited to be part of this art tour to show you my passion project, Roadkill Gallery. So Roadkill Gallery is a mobile art gallery, also nonprofit, that is housed in a box truck like this. Being that it's mobile, we offer the opportunity for artists to reach a more diverse audience and for that audience to experience art outside the established gallery scene. So what we do is we visit neighborhoods around Pittsburgh and showcase artwork that have been made by local artists. We have been in operation for just over a year now and are looking to build our business and fundraise to actually buy our own box truck. But for tonight, what I have in store for you all is a mini exhibition showcasing some of our local artists. First off, Lori Lynn Bollinger, St. George 2 2020, acrylic graphite found paper on cradled MDF. Corey Edmondson, Smile Good, 2020, charcoal gold leaf on paper. Kirsten Irvin, Three-Headed Snake, 2019, raffia wool plastic mesh from produce bags, monk's cloth, velvet wooden frame. Sophia Fang, It's a Beautiful Day in PGH, 2020, watercolor digital. Bob Fryer, Who's at the Door, 2020, acrylic, oil, spray paint, charcoal. Sasha Igwe, Wade in the Water, 2020, watercolor, ink. Scott Kowalski, Chartreuse Koi Framed in Red, 2020, acrylic on canvas. Ali Lush, Storm Downtown, 2020, acrylic and ink on canvas paper. Kathy Mazer, Bloom in the Night, 2020, acrylic. Joanne Renner, J&L Steel Mill with the Hot Metal Bridge, Pittsburgh, late 1970s, early 1980s, 2019, oil on canvas. Rigel Richardson, Corvids, 2020, acrylic on canvas. Leah Riley, Growing Pains, 2020, mixed media collage. Tim Rabibaro, City Veins, 2020, DJI Mavic 2 Pro photograph, digital. Last but not least, Zoe Welsh, Peachtree, 2020, newsprint, ink, oil, paint on canvas. Awesome. So that is the end of our exhibition. There is a link that will take you to our website that showcases the full exhibition and all the information about those artists to follow. With Roadkill Gallery, we are a volunteer nonprofit space. We are a community of artists and educators bringing Pittsburgh something a little different and special. We rely heavily on community support to bring roadkill to our neighborhoods. So if you'd like to support our cause, there is a donation link that you can follow to donate to Roadkill's mission. Any amount helps and it's greatly appreciated. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again, Etna Art Tour, for letting me be part of this. See ya.
Hello and welcome to divertidoshop.com and the 2020 Etna Art Tour. Divertidoshop.com features many gift goodies, and here's one. Swedish dishcloths. Future President onesies, timely. Tinker Totter rockets. Vintage King decor, holds court only. Our best-selling soap, sea salt soap. And tons of jigsaw puzzles on divertidoshop.com. This is one, vegetables and playing cards to go with it. Great gift idea. Women's accessories. Wonder Women, a bingo game. Albert Einstein, The Theory of Relativity. Read it. How to Make Great Art for Children, Animals. The Sloth Who Slowed Us Down. Spend time with family and friends. Halloween. We have luminaries, we have candles, we have books, we have mugs, we have spooky Halloween. Thank you so much for visiting divertidoshop.com. We hope that you'll visit us online, and we hope you'll find the gift goodies that you need, and we look forward to the day when you can visit us in the shop. We miss you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Chelsea, for that real virtual art tour. I desperately want Sophia Fang's It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And thank you, Mary Ellen, for showing us around your shop. That was muy divertido. And whether you're shopping for spooky Halloween or just really unique, clever gifts, Divertido is the spot. Up next, we have a musical performance from Etna resident Crystal Davis, a member of the Pittsburgh Classical Guitar Society. And alongside Crystal, you'll also see paintings by Brian McDermott. And then followed by that, you're going to see Etna resident Lindsay Huff. Lindsay is creating sculptures for Etna's future eco park on the corner of Wilson Street and Grant Avenue. And she's going to show us inside her studio. So let's hear it from Crystal.
Hello everyone. This is Crystal. Thank you for watching the Etna Art Tour 2020. I'm so happy to be part of this and be able to play some music for you. I play classical guitar with the Pittsburgh Classical Guitar Society. You can check our website, pittsburghclassicalguitar.org, for future events. I'll be playing a piece, Bossa Bab. It's written by French composer Eric Saida, and it has a Brazilian style, bossa. It's a fusion of jazz and samba. The next piece is Artisane, written by Astor Piazzolla from Argentina. He wrote many tangos, and this is one of them, Artisane.
My name is Lindsay Huff. I'm an artist and a metalsmith, and welcome to the Etna Art Tour 2020. This is my home studio where I create wearable art, jewelry, and sculpture. I create jewelry as Huffalo, which I've been doing since 2006. I'm also a community arts educator, so I teach adults, teens, and kids how to use various metalsmithing and jewelry making processes, and I also create sculpture. This year I'm working with the Etna Community Organization to create sculptures for the future Etna Eco Park. And if you're interested in learning more about that, we have a call for submissions for imagery for those sculptures. You can find me on Facebook, and you can also reach out at etnaartproject@gmail.com. So through line for both those sculptures and for my wearable art is that I often use enamel, which is a process of fusing glass to metal. So that's what I'm going to show you today. Behind me on the shelves, my great Uncle Paul made those for me. There's all sorts of different powders that it's silica and different elements and minerals to make the different colors. And we're going to start out with copper. So it can be a big sheet like this, and then it gets cut down into smaller sizes using a jeweler's saw or shears like this. And with a little bit of filing, sanding, and hole drilling, we have something more refined like this. Go ahead and add some seaweed glue. And then using a sifter like this, we're going to add our glass powder. It's about the consistency of table sugar. And then fill this up about halfway. And if I tap it just like a flour sifter, it's going to come out the bottom and stick to where I have that glue. So there's all sorts of different processes you can use to create different imagery and textures, but just this is a very simple way of doing your base layer, like so. But once you're happy with how that looks, then it's time to melt this glass powder so that it's permanently adhered to here. And this is what my kiln is for. So this is one of my big kilns here. You can see in the background the dial for one of my smaller ones. Probably left to my own devices, I would actually just fire this single piece with a torch, which is also a possibility. So as long as you're at 1500, that's the magic number, the glass will melt after about 2 minutes. And then let it cool down for a few more minutes, and then you have something like this. So the colors are shiny, they're permanent, you have the vibrant color of glass, but the durability of that metal that's underneath. So once your enameling process is done, it can happen once in the kiln, you can do that dozens of times. You go ahead and add your findings, and then you end up with earrings and other types of jewelry like this. So you can find me at various events and galleries around Pittsburgh, and you can find me at huffalo.etsy.com. And thanks for visiting.
Wow, I'm just so blown away by everybody so far. This is amazing. And I want to learn more about what seaweed glue is when Lindsay has the time for that. And we can see here Trinita working away. The progress looks amazing. I can't wait to see how that turns out. Up next, we have another artist, Bernie Wilkie. Bernie is a muralist as well as an arts educator who has completed over 80 community murals during his career. In Etna last year, Bernie installed the Mount Etna volcano mural on the Butler Street warehouse and also worked with some Shaler students on a History Walks With Us piece on the brick below that. Following Bernie, we will have special videos from Etna's volunteer fire department and police department, led by Greg Porter and Chief Tim Rodman. They have an addition to their face. So we'll see it shortly.
Hi, my name is Bernie Wilkie, and I'm a community muralist and a teaching artist, and I'm also an adjunct professor of art at CCAC. It's just an honor to be included in the Etna Art Tour this year. I've been a participant in the art tour the last few years from my studio at 412 Studios in Etna. I just wanted to share a little bit about how I got into doing community murals. So during grad school at IUP, my colleagues and I would sometimes talk a little bit about how it just seemed like we were making art for other artists mostly, you know, so we would make our work, we'd show each other our work in our classes, and then sometimes we'd get into gallery and museum exhibitions, but most of the folks who would come to see our work there were people that are already pretty educated about the arts or actually artists themselves. So I decided in grad school that I wanted to have a little bit bigger reach with my artwork and actually work with people who don't identify as artists to design murals for their communities that have an impact on their own space and their own visual culture. So since graduate school, I've been fortunate enough to be able to work on 80 community murals in lots of different towns across Pennsylvania, 25 in Philly, I think 27 in Indiana, PA, a bunch here in Pittsburgh, and just outlying towns around Pennsylvania. It's just been an honor to be able to work on so many different projects. So the one I'm working on right now is for the town of New Kensington, which is just north of Pittsburgh. So like many towns in Western PA, they are trying to reinvent their economy through different means, and the arts is oftentimes one of the preferred methods. So we're doing a huge mural for as kind of a gateway to New Ken. As you drive across the bridge into town, it's going to be right there. It's going to be 35 by 64 feet, so it's pretty massive. So we had our first community paint day on Sunday, September 13th. And so we had about 35 people come. We painted the first layers of like 9 panels out of about 90. So we have a ways to go, but we're going to have more paint days upcoming. And so it's just really, really helpful to have these first layers. As you can see behind me, this is what people painted on the paint day. So then I'm going to touch these up. So here's what the design looks like. So this design was the result of input from lots of different people in New Kent. I think we had over 40 people who gave input and ideas for the for this mural. And so we're hoping to have it all installed and finished by the first week of November. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me, and enjoy the rest of the art tour. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Greg Porter. I'm the chief of the Etna Volunteer Fire Department. We wanted to take just a few minutes to tell you about some of the things we provide here at the Borough of Etna for the fire and rescue services. While we only cover a square mile inside of the Borough of Etna, we provide mutual aid to many communities around us and respond to a variety of different types of emergencies, ranging from small fires to rescues to medical calls, and certainly big fires and auto accidents throughout the course of the year. That number is usually around 800 emergencies, and we do that on a very small budget with the assistance of the borough and about 40 volunteers, with the junior corps being our lifeblood, our future of the fire service. We have about 12 members that range in age from 12 to 18. We want to highlight some of the things that they do tonight. Let's take just a few minutes and talk about some of the things we do. Cody, if you would point the camera at our friends here. These guys are simulating structural firefighting. We'll be throwing a whole bunch of water at a fire to extinguish a fire. We'll go over to the rescue side. These guys are simulating auto extrication, where somebody might be trapped in a car. To help extricate those folks from the car. On the road rescue, we have members that are trained in ascending and descending ropes, packaging patients, going up and down the rope, taking care of people that are critically injured in bad situations and getting them to the help that they need. These are some of our junior members that are learning to be firefighters in the future, and they're very important to what we have to do. And certainly our water rescue. Rope! Got the rope! where we go into the water and get people out of dangerous situations. So that's just a very quick, short video of some of the things that we offer here at the fire department. We hope you enjoy this. If anybody wishes to join us, we certainly have a job for everybody and a place for everybody, and we welcome your support. Thank you.
You know, we have truly amazing first responders in Etna with our volunteer fire department and our police. And we see that every day, but we really witnessed it firsthand when there was a 7-alarm fire in a warehouse on Butler Street in May of 2019. That was such a frightening day. There was so much smoke, but our firefighters contained the fire, evacuated nearby residents, and ensured everyone's safety. Sadly, Bernie's beautiful mural was a casualty of the fire, but I hope we have another chance to see his work on a large-scale project soon.
I totally agree, Jess. These two departments provide amazing service to this community, and we're so, so grateful for that. And that bike, like, I'm really excited that they have a police bicycle. I've honestly never seen that before, so that was really exciting to me. And overall, just what a great show so far. This is so amazing. If you're just tuning in right now, my name is Alexis Boydum, Director of the Etna Community Organization, one of your hosts this evening.
And my name is Jessica Semler, Etna Borough Councilwoman, also one of your hosts this evening. And this all virtual Etna Art Tour is sponsored by the Etna Economic Development Corporation, Etna Borough, and the Etna Community Organization. Thank you all for making this possible. And if you like our chic and fashionable shirts, head over to etnaprintcircus.com and place an order right now.
Yeah, they're so soft, so soft. So I recommend doing that. Up next, you can see we have Colin Joseph, a music performance. Colin is the lead vocalist, guitar player, and songwriter for the band Whelming Waters. There will also be wearable artwork featured by Pat Miller, who is a metal artist. And keep an eye out as Megan drops in where you can find these different participants online.
And following Colin, we have Etna resident Dean Allison, a figurative and sculptor glass artist whose work has been displayed in museums and galleries all over the country. He's going to give us a demo of his work from his basement studio in Etna.
Yes, can't wait. Enjoy, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Hi everybody, my name is Colin Joseph of the band The Whelming Waters. I'm happy to be here playing the 2020 virtual Etna Art Tour, the theme of which is appropriately perseverance. I'm going to play one more song here. This one's a little more fun, but still kind of about perseverance. It's about kind of accepting failure as a learning process and kind of keeping moving forward. And it's called Dead Cat Bounce. Well, sometimes in my reflection, yeah, I don't know which direction I'm going. Yeah, all my friends are telling me I should be taking it day by day. Well, every day I'm getting older and the chip that's on my shoulder is growing. Yeah, and it really makes me wonder why I even give a damn anyway. Dead cat bounce got me falling way off track. I take one step forward and then I take 3 steps back. Well, I can't stop my mind from thinking, so I guess I just keep drinking and dying, just to try to stop the gears that are turning inside my head. You told me you were gonna leave me, and there's nothing that can keep me from crying. Yeah, and it really makes me wonder why I ever even got out of bed. Dead cat bounce got me falling way off track. I take one step forward and then I take 3 steps back. All right. Maybe I need a long vacation or just lower expectations to live by. Yeah, but I'm sure that pretty soon you won't remember a word I said. There ain't nobody gonna help me, they just wanna try to tell me you'll be fine. Yeah, and it really makes me wonder if I wouldn't be much better off dead. Dead cat bounce got me falling way off track. I take one step forward and then I take 3 steps back. Jack, dead cat bounce gotta cut me a little slack. I take 5 steps forward and then I take 10 steps back. That's a fact. All right. All right. Again, I'm Colin Joseph. That was a lot of fun. That tune was called Dead Cat Bounce. You can hear both of those songs, Painted Lady and Dead Cat Bounce, on our debut album, which is out now, wherever you get your music. It's called Bon Voyage. Again, we're the Whelming Waters. It's W-H-E-L-I-M. W-H-E-L-M-I-N-G Waters. You can find us at whelmingwaters.com and check us out on Facebook and Instagram or wherever else you like to go on social media. I want to again thank the virtual Etna Art Tour for having me this year, and we hope to see you all in person next year. All right, all the best. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Dean Allison. I'm a figurative artist and sculptor that works with cast and blown glass. I live in Etna and have a small waxworking studio in my basement. I also have a studio in Blawnox, which I hope to move to Etna. I do small to large scale commission, the smallest being baby's feet, to the profile of a toddler, to all the way to the large scale, more dynamic work that's sold through museums and public and private collections. I also do functional work to supplement my business. I do Christmas ornaments, hand blown Christmas ornaments, and glass paper bag bases. I call them lunch bag bases. My practice consists of many processes, one of them being life cast. So today I'm going to show you a short demo of life casting using alginate. Okay, so we're here with my two models, my two girls. We're going to do a cast of their hands. So we're going to take a container and fit it in that container and just see how that's going to feel to them and if it's comfortable. And then we're going to mix up our material and we're going to hold their hands in there for about a minute. Are you guys ready?
Right down in there. Hold it. We have to make sure that it's not touching the sides of the bucket anywhere, okay?
Okay. So we're going to get our alginate. We're going to plunge their hands into it. Push by.
Push your hand down in there.
Push your hand down in there. Try to wiggle Gemma's hand out of here.
Without her eating the alginate.
Let's see if we can wiggle Gemma's hand out. And now we have a mold that we're going to pour a plaster into.
Whoa, high five, dude.
We're going to try to pour this plaster into
the mold you just made.
The mold. Once we have the mold of the girls' hands, we're going to put a hydrostone plaster into it. Mix that up real good. Put this into the mold. So it's been about 20-30 minutes. We're going to divest this mold. You take it out of the container and we're going to try to pull this hydrostone plaster out of the alginate. Looks pretty cool. The hydrostone has a lot of detail. So here's the finished piece in hydrostone plaster. It will eventually be made in glass through a multitude of other processes. If you're interested in my work, you can go to my website at www.deanallison.net. My Instagram handle is @DeanAllisonStudios, and you can email me at dean@deanallison.net. I look forward to seeing some of you at next year's Etna Art Walk.
Wow, Colin, I loved so much that you embraced this year's theme of perseverance with Dead Cat Bounce. I did have to get up and move for that one. My associate did want me to make sure that there were no cats, harmed in the making of the song. And I was like, buddy, of course not. Absolutely not. That was wonderful. And Dean, thank you so much for giving us an inside look at your work and making it a family affair. I love that video so much. That was wonderful. And looks like we can see Etna Print Circus and Ashley working on their pieces, moving right along. Awesome. So next we're going to hear the musical stylings of neo soul and R&B artist Sierra Sellers. Then we'll meet up with fashion designer Kia Tomlin at her workshop on Butler Street. And here's some fun little trivia. We have an Etna Tour crossover because Sierra has modeled many of Kia Tomlin's iconic looks.
This jam is called Old Friend. I wrote this about running into somebody and indulging in some herbal accoutrements, if you will. Probably on Ophelia. Seen his honey dip from way back when. Said, how you doing, girl, how you been? Asked about my cousin, about my sister, about my friend. I said, how you remember? He said, how could I forget them? Something so unlikely is frightening. I'm trying to keep my cool despite the enticing electric is lightning. Chances of this timing not lost, finding that face slowly unwinding. Take a stroll, watch the sun fade. Paint the sky brush strokes from this J. Reminiscing about back in our day, how it changed, growing pains, then we still laugh the same. Take a stroll, watch the sun fade, paint the sky, brush strokes from this day. Reminiscing about back in our day, how it changed, growing pains, then we still laugh the same. La 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 la. If you generous, you could pass it to your friends. Say la 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 la. If you generous, you could pass it to your small world, big dreams, no patience. My sweat, my tears, my fragrance. I digress, but let this manifest all inside you. Don't fight, boo. Do it how like I do. Take this love and press it to your lips. Breathe in, but just a little bit. Let go, let your mind undress. If you generous, you could pass it to your friends. Say, take this love and press it to your lips. Breathe in, but just a little bit. Let go, let your mind undress. If you generous, you could pass it to your friends. Say la 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 la. If you generous, you could pass it to your friends. Say. Where did you come from? Yeah. Where do you stay? Sorry for the questions, yeah. Look so good, come my way. So let me lick my lips right quick, pull you in. No, you can't deny this booty with a grin, but it's alright. Cause baby, baby, you gon' be mine, yeah. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme. Oh, where did you go, love? Yeah. When I come to with you some adventure, yeah. Could use some of you. So go and lick your lips right quick, pull me in. No, you can't deny this cutie with a grin, but it's alright. Just show enough you gon' be mine, yeah. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. Gimme what I really want. Gimme what I really came for. What I really came for.
Hi, I'm Kia Tomlin and welcome to my workshop. Here at our store in Etna, we make beautiful clothing to help women feel comfortable, confident, and beautiful. And so as part of the Etna Art Tour, I would love to show you a little bit more of what we do here. Follow me. Here at our store, we design and make everything from scratch, all in one place. And you'll see from starting on this end is where we draft patterns and cut everything. And then if you come over this way, this is where all your beautiful clothes are made. So that's a little bit of a glimpse behind the scenes of Kia Tomlin's workshop, and thanks for taking the tour. Bye.
That was an awesome tour, Kia. Thank you so much. And very smooth beats by Sierra. I loved that. The scarves shown were created by artist Vicky Vancic, who paints on silk. Up next, we have 2 exciting development projects to share. First, Maria Patera and Mike Rios on the Rear End Brew Pub that is being built on the corner of High and Butler Street in Etna. The designs you will see were drawn up by an architect, a Pittsburgh architect, and I just want to share, they're beautiful and skilled, and take a moment to recognize that art and appreciate architecture and design as an art form for tonight during the art tour. Then a special message from Etna Borough Manager Mary Ellen Ramage on the upcoming Etna Riverfront Park. I'm so excited for this. Mary Ellen has been Borough Manager for over 40 years now and has dedicated her life.
Hi, I'm Maria Patera.
And I'm Michael Rios, and this is going to be the Rear End. We hope you're enjoying the virtual Etna Art Tour, and we just wanted to give you a preview of our project and what it's going to look like when it's done.
Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Ramage, and I'm the Borough Manager of Etna. I'm also a member and a board member of the Etna Community Organization and an active member of the Etna Economic Development Corporation, who is bringing together all of us tonight for this wonderful event. And I'd also like to welcome you to the Etna Riverfront Trail and Park project, which we're very excited about. We've started this project 5 years ago when we first became ownership of the property. It's been a mission of love and a labor of love for all of us along the way. And it kind of speaks to what's happening in our community, which is a transformation. For decades, this sat as a vacant site, remnants of its industrial past. At one time, it housed a sand and gravel plant. It also housed Etna's electricity company. We actually used to provide electricity to our residents many, many, many decades ago. And it also housed our water treatment plant. But over the years, it's transformed and became a very vacant, underutilized and industrial wasteland. And so with friends and neighbors and partners like Friends of the Riverfront, Pennsylvania Environmental Council, and Allegheny County Trails Initiative, we got to see a different side of what this could become. And so we worked hard, and we've received a lot of grant funding to help make this possible. This will connect to the trail in Millville eventually, and downstream or upstream all the way up to Freeport and beyond. So we're very, very excited about this project, and we wanted to show you where we're at. We're halfway through it. We're about to bid the second phase to really transform this into a beautiful space, and we really hope everyone utilizes it. This is like the best place to see a sunset. It's just gorgeous. You can see upriver and downriver. So with that in mind, we hope so much tonight that you enjoy your virtual 2020 Etna Art Tour. We're so grateful to have the ability to still do something like this to bring us all together tonight. We support our businesses, our artists, and we are so grateful for you at home who are sitting here and tuning in to help show your support. Together we can get through this and really come out on a stronger side. Thank you.
Holy buckets. We are going to have a dog-friendly gastropub in Etna. I cannot wait, and I can think of some furry friends like Morty and Reggie that are going to be very pleased with this information. Thank you, Maria and Mike. And thank you, Mary Ellen, for showing us the Etna Riverfront Project. Through Mary Ellen's tireless work in Etna over the years, connecting us with other municipalities and community stakeholders, she's truly an inspiration, and Etna is so blessed to have her as our borough manager. Next up, we're going to hear from singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Avi Diamond. Her music is folk, jazz, and soulful. You're going to love it. Following Avi, we're going to check in with the lovely Nicole Farine at NC Hair Studio. Nicole practices a unique form of hair coloring that is itself an art form, so we'll see that. And my coworker Titus, he won't be able to come with us to Rear End, but he's excited for everyone.
Hi, my name is Avi Diamond. I am so excited to be here for the Etna Art Crawl today. This first song I'm going to play is called Wolfbrook Forest. It's about how running into nature can be really healing, and especially during the pandemic, I know that a lot of people are really getting into hiking and finding lots of beautiful natural spots to relax in. So yeah, here it goes. Child, didn't have to feel ashamed. The locals taught me to laugh again in a playground filled with snow. I almost forgot about the bear who I used to let too close. Walls closing in. I'll never win. Run to the Wolfbrook Forest where you'll never find me. I run to the Wolfbrook Forest where the past washes off in the creek. I'm safer here under the cover of the trees. I'm safer here where you can't see me. Now I'm scraping by in the city. They all know what I've done. I never want to leave my house again, but I still need to feel the sun. She told me to take the easy route, leave my love in the dust. Says the world won't accept me. Now there's no one I can trust. Walls closing in. I'll never win. Run to the Wolfbrook Forest where you'll never find me. I run to the Wolfbrook Forest where the past washes off in the creek. I'm safer here under the cover of the trees. I'm safer here where you can't see me. Thank you so much for tuning into my show today at the Etna Art Crawl. You can check me out on Instagram at Avi Diamond, Twitter at Avi Diamond Music, Facebook, facebook.com/Avi Diamond Folk, and at my website, avidiamond.com. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
and please stay tuned for the other artists.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Farine and I am the owner and hairstylist here at NC Hair Studio. We're really happy to be a part of Etna's virtual art tour. We're also really excited to be celebrating 9 years in business. As you all know, this year was not easy, but with the love and support of our community, we are standing here stronger than ever. I'm going to share with you what we specialize in, which is hand-painted balayage and French cutting. We cater to busy women, helping them have effortless and seamless, manageable hair at home. If you want to find out more about what we specialize in, check us out on our website at nchairstudio.net, or you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook under NC Hair Studio. Please enjoy the rest of the show, and I'm really looking forward to also watching all of our local artists and musicians perform. Thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for that message, Nicole. We are so grateful to have you in NC Hair Studio in our community. You do beautiful work. So anyone out there, book your next appointment with her. And Avi, your music seems to my nature-loving folk soul, so I really enjoyed that too. Up next, we have 2 more music performances by Dr. Matt, which I believe was created for this art tour. So we are very honored, Matt. And by Benefits, a new wave punk band featuring Mike Baltzer. Both Matt and Mike are residents here in Etna, housemates actually, along with our co-host, Jess. So grab some snacks, grab your beverage of choice, take a seat, and enjoy these 2 videos. Hey, Joyce.
Hi, I'm Dr. Matt.
And I'm Mike. He really is a doctor.
But not that kind of doctor.
And this is
MMTV TV. We live in Etna.
In the same building.
And we're on the same quarantine.
We hope that you are practicing responsible social distancing. Prior to all of this, Matt and I used to make a lot of music with a lot of different people in a lot of different places. Nowadays, we only play so much.
Well, we still play music with people. We pass files back and forth, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, so Matt, why make a video for Plant Life right now?
Why did I? Because you asked me to.
No. Why make the song Plant Life right now?
Why did I don't know why I wrote this song now. I just wrote this song. Like, it's about plants and we're living in... Look, man, I don't have an answer for you, okay?
That's fair. All right, and with that, here's a video for Plant Life.
Thinking about my plant life, and I can see that your face is out. You don't care, 'cause you know love survives. It all thinking about my plant life once again. And I want you to stay away. your pain away.
Thanks for being here. This is
MM to B to B.
So, the original plan for what was going to be playing next was going to be a video for a song called How I Am Doing Now, done by myself and my buddy Joe Sirkoch, who's also in a band with me called Benefits. Well, it's an amazing song.
I think it is great.
But unfortunately, it's not ready yet. So instead, we're going to play you a song called Depilatory Scream by the band Benefits, which, we've been rehearsing in Etna for years and still paid rent on this piece, even though we're not using it.
That would certainly make you an Etna band.
Without further ado.
Behold!
Yeah. Depilatory Scream by the band Benefits.
Get yourself a razor and take a good look in the mirror. Doppelgangers all over town. Your mother couldn't spot you in the crowd down the aisle. And the girl that you tried to kiss, they say, hey, it's a deal breaker. They don't like the way that feels. They say, hey, it's a deal breaker. Shave your beard. You want those bachelor days to disappear. Just shave your beard. Just shave your beard.
Hi, I'm Etna Borough Councilwoman Jessica Semler.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Oh my, that was awesome. I'm partial to punk music though, so I loved that. When we were coordinating with the artists and musicians about sending videos of their work, we didn't really know what to expect. And when we received these, I had so much fun watching these videos getting ready for tonight. And you made an appearance too, Jess.
Yeah, so Mike is my partner, and his best friend Matt lives upstairs from us, and they're both wildly creative musicians. And so once they found out that Etna Tour was still happening just virtually, they were like, "Oh my gosh, we know what we're doing!" And when they're like, "Do you want to make a little cameo?" I'm like, "Yes, of course I do. Obviously, yes." So for those just tuning in, my name is Jessica Semler, Etna Borough Councilwoman, and I'm one of your co-hosts this evening, along with Alexis Boydum, the director of the Etna Community Organization.
Thank you, Jess, and thank you to our sponsors, Etna Economic Development Corporation, Etna Borough, and Etna Community Organization for making this year's event possible. I hope everyone out there is enjoying the show so far. Maybe you ordered some Etna takeout. This is just such a fun night. It's so special to be able to continue celebrating art, I think, in all forms as a community, despite not being able to gather. I'm just really feeling all the special feelings tonight. And we can see Ashley in her studio. That is coming together so amazingly, beautifully, all the words. How are you feeling, Jess?
I'm so happy right now. I think I love how dynamic this show is. There's so much happening all at once. And I think it's also really exciting because there were concerns about, whether or not an art show would happen at all. But I think this has created like so much more accessibility for folks who might not typically be able to participate. So this is actually really, really awesome.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So up next, we have Etna artist Rachel Caskey, based out of 412 Studios, followed by Robert Barrett, a business owner in Etna, and a surprise award video for the Etna Eco District Plan. So stay tuned for that.
Hi, this is Rachel Caskey with Rachel Caskey Studio, and I am an abstract artist with an art studio based in Etna. This is my first year participating as an artist in the Etna Art Tour, and I'm very pleased to participate this year. You can see a couple pieces of my art right behind me here. I call this one over here, let me see, over here, Classical Inclinations. It has some pieces of classical music collaged into the acrylic painting. And then this piece here is my first attempt at oil painting. I usually paint in acrylics, but this time I wanted to try out oils. I have my second oil painting I can show you as well. Here it is. I like to use a lot of color in my art. If you're interested in following my art journey, you can follow me on social media at www.instagram.com/Rachel Caskey. That's RACHAELCASKEY. And I like to post my progress. Sometimes I'll also post YouTube videos showing art progression videos of my artwork, and that's just under my name as well, Rachel Caskey. And just follow me to see how my progress is going. If you're interested in any of my artwork, I'd love for you to reach out to me. You can even contact me via email at rachelcaskey@hotmail.com. Yes, I am that old. I'm 41 years old, and I'm a mother of two wonderful boys. I started my art journey a little later in life, and I love it. So I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the art tour. Bye.
Hi, my name is Robert Barrett, President of United Remediation Technology, LLC. Join me as I show you a little of what we do right here in Etna, PA, the country's and the world's first certified eco district. At our heart, we're an environmental company. We manufacture a series of products that are made from our patented powder that's called petroleum remediation product, or PRP. We use this PRP powder, which was developed by NASA in the 1990s, to manufacture a number of products that are used around the world in ecologically sensitive areas to absorb and remediate oil spills. Here's an example of a product that was used on the Ohio River, where we deployed a product that we call our BioBoom. It was used to absorb and remediate an oil spill, and after a few weeks, naturally occurring microbes eat the oil and the product, leaving a non-hazardous waste item. We also use the product in groundwater contamination situations and in boat bilges to avoid spillage on the rivers. And the product is also used in high-end skin and hair care products. We're at Unirem Technologies very excited to be part of the Etna Art Tour and part of the vibrant Etna business community. Thanks. If you want to learn more about us, look us up on www.uniremtech.com. Thanks.
Honor Award. Etna Eco District Plan, Evolve Environment Architecture.
The Etna Eco District Plan provides a set of invaluable tools that educate and enable communities to strive for a clean and equitable future. The proposed interventions offer an invigorating vision for otherwise residual, underutilized urban spaces.
Rachel, thank you so much for showing us your work and describing your process. I adore your second oil painting. I gasped when it first came on the screen, just stunning. And Robert, your tour of Unirem Tech was very educational. How rad that we have such an innovative environmental tech company right here in Etna. Of course, that makes sense because Etna is the first certified eco district in the world. And congratulations to Evolve EA and everyone who had a hand in contributing for that award. Up next, we have artist Kevin Mack. Kevin focuses on color, space, and free will in his work. And following him, we'll get a first-hand look at Jamelka Borges' much-anticipated new restaurant, Wild Child. And then we'll hear something acoustic from Acoustic Something and see some artwork from Susan McClellan.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Mack. I'm a painter here at Etna Art Studios. I've been working out of this space for about 2 years now, and it's been a great home base to work out of and a really good community to be around. Let's start this tour off with this piece behind me here. This is Complicated Creatures. It's a piece I finished about 2 to 3 months ago. It was the imagery was inspired by a trip out into nature and just by the general color palette, but the making of this one was more of a way to understand and kind of cope with the present and how it's all changed us in our own personal relationships. So I feel like this is a good place to start. It's a really good example of the work I've been interested in making lately. So I feel like it's a good place to start. As we move through the studio, I'll show you some other work through different stages of completion. Often I'll start a piece with a paint pour. It's a good way to break the ice and just kind of lay some colors down. Sometimes the palette's inspired by imagery, but sometimes I just do what feels good. And it's just a good way to lay some stuff down and just, provide something to read and react with. I nearly exclusively paint on wood. I've used to be a woodworker, so I really enjoy the rigidity of it. I love the natural patterning of it, and I like the way it just relates to the imagery itself. So I've been doing that for a while, and yeah, I feel like it's just the right choice. This past summer, I've teamed up with a bag maker in Northern California called Alpine Mountain Co. We're doing a series of 9 bags together. I'm going to be custom painting all of them, and we're going to auction them off. They're kind of like a ski outdoors company, all made in America. and it's been a really fun project to work on, combining love for fashion as well as utilitarian objects with my fun shapes and colors. It's been really a delight to work on. Let's move through the studio. You can see some other pieces I've been working on. Didn't dabble in a little bit, got a lot of projects on the plate. I hope you've enjoyed the brief tour here. If you have any further questions for me, you can either reach me on my website through here or my Instagram. I'd love to answer any questions you have, or if you just want to talk about art or painting sometime, I'd love to talk. So thanks for tuning into this year's Etna Art Tour. And yeah, take care. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Jamila Caborges, the chef and owner of Wild Child here on 372 on Butler Street. I'm just gonna give you guys a little tour of our upcoming restaurant. So what we decided to do was just add a little color and texture to this front room. There's gonna be an area where you're gonna be able to come and get your pastries, sandwiches, items to go. We're gonna have juices, soft serve ice cream, and things like that. So once you enter the restaurant, just adding tons of color, light. We have a couple of our friends doing different pieces of art for the restaurant. All of our tables are actually custom made by a friend of mine who's an artist. So, yeah, I think it's just a fun addition to our spot. We are definitely really excited to be part of the first virtual Etna Art Tour. It's definitely a rough time to be opening a restaurant during a pandemic, but it's great to be in a neighborhood that have been so welcoming to us. I'm looking forward to many more years. So.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm Acoustic Something. It's my pleasure to be here on the 2020 Etna Art Tour. I can't thank the Art Tour enough to have me here, and I've been involved in the local music scene over 20 years. I play stuff you hear on the radio. I cover a lot of songs, rock, pop, old and new, a little bit of country. I play at bars, restaurants, coffee shops, parties, anywhere, people want to hear live music. This was my main source of income until March 14th. I had my last gig. Pretty much the bars shut down. So I went and found work, pulling down 40 hours a week, trying to get back to my music though, as we're allowed. Anybody interested in booking Acoustic Something on Facebook, I'm going to play you this song I wrote recently. It's about perseverance. It's about looking towards tomorrow and staying with the theme of the art tour. Thanks again, and hope you enjoy. I got these chains, I don't know if I can break them. We've all had those days that we always we could change. And I know tomorrow, well, it might just be the same. But I pick up my head and I put on a smile, 'cause I know that I'll beat the pain. When I be so happy, when I feel so great, is when I see tomorrow that I just can't wait. And I just can't wait. And I've got these feelings and I don't know if I can take them. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I think everybody hates me. And I feel the sorrow, I'm paralyzed by the pain. But I pick up my head and I put on a smile, 'cause I know that I'm not insane. When
I be so happy when I feel so great? Is when I see tomorrow and I just can't wait. And I just can't wait. Like a bride for a wedding day or a key to Christmas Eve. That old man hit the lottery, so excited that he can't sleep. We all need to believe in something to be happy. I got these chains, but I really think that I can break them. And we've all had those days, but you know you could have changed it. I know tomorrow doesn't have to be the same, so I pick up my head and I put on a smile and I go and I beat the pain. When I be so happy, when I feel so great, is when I see tomorrow and I just can't wait. And I just can't wait. Oh, when I be so happy, when I feel so great, is when I see tomorrow and I just can't wait. Oh, when I just can't wait. And I got these chains, but I know that I can break them.
Thanks again. God bless. Acoustic Something on Facebook.
So that was the Kevin the Mac. Thank you for showing us your studio. And what a moving original song by Acoustic Something. Like Mike, I know many in the arts have struggled throughout this pandemic, but we appreciate you and are happy to give you a spotlight tonight. And Jamilka, I love how your space is coming and your spirit to persevere through opening your restaurant, during this time. We are so excited to have you in Etna and very honored that you chose Etna to open your restaurant. Up next, a music performance by Etna resident Tyler Kieran. Tyler is part of the worship band Still, who plays in the punk rock genre for a fun and exciting experience. And afterwards, a special message from Tom Hill Jr., leader of the Etna Pedestrian Alliance.
Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to the first ever virtual Etna Art Tour. My name is Tyler Kieran, and my wife Jessica and I are Etna residents. The Art Tour is an amazing night as so many people get to experience the creativity, compassion, and sense of community that Etna shows on a daily basis. I am so thankful to have been asked to be a part of it this year. I play in a Pittsburgh-based youth-centered worship band called Still, and we hope to show young men and women across the country that worshiping God is a kinetic, exciting, and life-changing experience. The song I will be singing this evening is called Tremble, written by Mosaic Worship, and it follows this year's theme of hope and perseverance. In the darkest hours of whatever we are going through, Jesus is there with us, not so that we can just simply be blessed, but to grow our character, give us hope, and inspire a lasting perseverance that will hopefully help us to love God and love our neighbors as much as we love ourselves. This is Tremble.
Bring it all to peace. The storm surrounding me, let it break. At your name still, call the sea to still, the rage in me to still, everywhere. At your name, Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness silent sphere. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Breathe, call these bones to live, call these lungs to sing once again. I will praise Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, the silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, 'cause your name is a light that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is a light forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is a light that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is a light forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. So Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, oh, 'cause your name is a light that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is a light forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, oh, oh.
Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to check out my band still, you can go to facebook.com/wearestillband or on Instagram at we_are_still. Thanks and enjoy the rest of the virtual Etna Art Tour.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tom Hill, and I'm the founder and organizer of the Etna Pedestrian Alliance. And I would like to thank the organizers of the Art Tour for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you today. The annual Art Tour is one of the greatest events our community has to offer, and though it looks a lot different this year, like so many things that have come before, Etna has found a way to come together to celebrate. Over the past few months at EtPeds, we've been so excited to see everyone out and about on the trails, the sidewalks, the ballparks, and enjoying the outdoors from a safe social distance. We encourage everyone to continue to do so, to check out the arts and the beauty that are around us. But not only the arts and the sculptures, the music and the murals that we have, but we also encourage everyone to find the beauty in the everyday around us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to see what we're up to. Stay safe, stay well. We'll see yous out there.
All right. Thank you so much, Tyler, for your beautiful music and powerful words. And thanks to Tom Hill Jr., Etna's very own Captain America. Also, I see a lot of different like Etna pride happening in the comments. I see Maplewood getting a shout out. Wilson over here as well. I see some Vilsack too, so very exciting. And then here again, let's see. I see Etna Prince Circus working hard right now. All right. So up next, we have digital illustrator Zipporah, who created a new piece just for this year's art tour. And then we'll be stopping by the sweetest place in Etna, Pullick's Candy. And then we'll hear music from funk, pop, and rock and roll artist Elias Corey. So enjoy the next few videos and performances.
Hi, my name is Zipporah, and my business is called Zipporah Colors. I'm a digital illustrator, and I created a digital illustration for my art submission for Etna's 2020 Art Tour. So for my digital art submission, I created a kind of a collage of different things that I feel like are very relevant currently. So I was able to kind of just take different images and put them all into one to kind of create a story. And the process of making this, I first created a sketch of an idea of what I was thinking. I had 2 schemes, and I went with this one, which you'll see it in a couple of minutes. But after that, I bring it into Illustrator. I set up my boards the way I like, and then I trace over different images that I feel like are important. This is the Etna Little Library that was transformed into a food pantry. And from this, I was able to make my digital illustration, which shows in the first panel, small businesses that are currently open during this pandemic. Also in the second panel, I wanted to highlight what Etna is currently doing. So they have dinners for neighbors, which community members are giving out dinners to other community members who currently need it. And in the lower portion of this second panel, it shows the Etna Little Library that has been transformed into a food pantry where people are able to donate and to use the food within the food pantry. The third panel highlights how we are staying connected with our loved ones. Even though it's not in person, video calls have been able to kind of substitute visiting the people that we love. And the last panel highlights our first responders currently that we've had during this pandemic and have been responding and working during this time. So I wanted to highlight the essential workers. And this is just the full view of the digital illustration. And if you want to get more connected with me and look at more of my work, my Instagram handle is at Zipporah Colors. And you can support me by buying things off of my online store. Thanks, and I'm so happy to be a part of the Etna Art Tour this year. Thanks. Bye.
Hello, my name is Elias Corey, and I'm very happy to be performing online for the Etna Art Tour. I'm going to be performing about 3 or 4 songs, give or take, see how much time I have, and I'll get right to it with my original song called I Got You on My Mind.
Walking around with you, I got you by my side. I always got someone to listen to me and watch the time go by. I see you over there smiling with your long hair shining. Your eyes keep me trying. You get my way of humor, never get weighted down. I feel like I can say anything to you without a single doubt. I see you over there smiling with your long hair shining. Your eyes keep me trying. There we go. That's my original song called I Got You on My Mind. And the last song I'm gonna do is by a band called America. And it's a song that was released in 1975 called Sister Golden Hair. So let's hit it. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sight on Monday, and I got myself undressed, and I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman it. I don't mind saying I just can't fake it. Well, I can't stop thinking about your sister golden hair surprise. That I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one more correspondent. I've been too far to find that this woman sure can be a friend of mine. Awesome. So again, my name is Elias Corey. I'm a local artist, and I'm really happy to have performed for the Etna Art Tour. Man, that's a tongue twister. And everybody be safe, have a good time, enjoy the last days of summer, and peace out. Have a good time, listen to good music.
Hi, everyone. So that was actually the end to the video portion of the 2020 all virtual Etna Art Tour. What an amazing way to end. I loved that. Elias, your music is so wonderful. I loved your original song as well as your choice to cover America. Great band. And Zipporah, what a special piece that you created for us tonight. You pointed out that Etna Little Library and Food Pantry, as well as the first responders and essential workers who continue to provide services during the pandemic, and all of the ways that we are persevering as a community. We really are stronger together. So thank you so much for that. And to everyone who participated in this art tour by letting us in and showing your work. What an incredibly talented bunch. And so I think now we are ready to transition back to the live artist. You can see Tom also right here working on his portrait of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So Tom, can you hear me? No, that's okay. But you can see he's using that technique he showed us kind of right at the beginning on the collar of her collar, as well as her portrait overall. It's so beautiful. So thank you, Tom, if you can hear this, if not, but thank you for being a part of this show and for letting us in your studio to see some of the amazing work that you do. This is part of the Really Big Faces series, and it is a special edition. So thank you. Now we can transition and revisit with Ashley Hodder in her studio or at her print circus. Hi, Joyce and Allison. Can you hear me? Hello. Oh my gosh, you two are so funny. Thank you for bringing your humor into this and making this event so much fun. I hope you two had fun printing the t-shirts for us. Do you have any final words?
But we do it for you. Any final words? Art's pretty great. We like Etna. Support your artists. Then we'll buy less shitty masks. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you both so much for being here and for the amazing shirts. Hi, Ashley. How are you doing? Ashley can't hear me either. But Ashley's finishing up on her portrait. It's looking so amazing. That is one of her signature characters that she creates. So thank you, Ashley, for joining us this evening as well. Hi, Ashley. Can you hear me? No. So we can transition to Trinita too and see how her final piece has turned out.
Hi.
Hi, Trinita. How are you doing?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I think I'm having trouble seeing your piece, but oh, there it goes. So, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Great. What do you have for us tonight? This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us your process.
Oh, of course. So I feel like I should be here, so it's not just the voice. Yeah, I painted this rose, and it's just kind of a symbol of looking out for like your friends and your loved ones, and keeping everyone safe. And I hope everyone's having like a good weekend and joining us on this tour.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for letting us into your studio and to see your work. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you, Trinita. Hi, Ashley. Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Jess. There's a little bit of audio issues, but no worries. We got to see everybody. We got to see all the live artists and all of their amazing work. So that was fun.
It's amazing how quickly something can they threw so much together so fast. It's so beautiful.
I know. That was really it's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel deeply humbled right now. I feel my heart feels very, very fluffy. I feel a little bit overwhelmed in a good way. This has been such an amazing couple hours. I feel overwhelmed with pride for our community, for everyone who participated. And what I think I love the most is that this event could have just not happened. We could have just gone to next year. But with grit and passion, so many people, got together and did something unique and special, more unique and special than I could have imagined. And we just got to have this beautiful, amazing experience together and feeling all the feels.
I could not agree more. When we were in the initial stages of planning for this event, like you said, we didn't, we could have not done it, but we decided to go forward with it. We weren't really sure what it was going to be like. We knew it wouldn't be the same or as cool or as fun. We were definitely prepared for, you just can't replace the in-person feeling. But this honestly exceeded my expectations of how it turned out. It felt so intimate with the artists, musicians than ever. Everything was just very authentic and genuine, and my heart is also very, very warm and happy. So it has been a pleasure on my end too, being a host for this art tour tonight. I want to give one last thank you to the 3 sponsors who made this event possible: the Etna Community Organization, the Etna Economic Development Corporation, and the Borough of Etna. So without them, we would not have been able to put this on for you and support all of the participants tonight. Yes. I think we can close out unless you have any final words for everybody.
My final would be just thank you again, Robbie. I've gotten so many texts just while sitting here about, wow, this is such a professionally put together visual experience. And yeah, this is amazing. So, just thank you to everyone who's involved. And Robbie, you're the real MVP.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I hope you had a good time. I hope you found a new artist or a new musician to follow. Please visit and support our business community here as well. So thank you. Have a great evening.